Shows we are live. At least it shows that. I don't. Who
Yeah.
knows until somebody says something that, but it shows 3 people are waiting.
Okay.
My chair.
How do you?
Oh, hang on.
All right.
Exit out of your YouTube browser.
Okay. Okay. I just did that.
So that should help. Yep.
You like that? See what's above me?
Oh, is that me? That might be me. That's
What do you mean? Can't hear me?
no, it's echoing. I think that was me. There we go. Yep, you're there.
Okay. You, you see what's above me?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of work. Thanks for the help.
Everything look good at least?
We're getting there.
Look clean? I mean, besides the oil pan, everything look clean in there?
Oh yeah, everything looks good. Inside the oil pan was clean.
Oh, even at no grit or
No grit.
schmoo on the bottom?
No glitter. Yeah, no glitter oil.
That's half the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it out, the link out to, or I guess I didn't put a link out to either. I should have put the links out to a page, but.
How do you see the comments with this? What do you got?
If you turn your phone sideways, I believe you should be able to see comments on the side of the screen.
Okay.
Maybe. I can, at least.
Okay.
Uncle Ron says get back to work.
Oh, Uncle Ron's there?
Yeah, he's in. Hey, what's up, DRC? DRC has a pretty wicked duster. He hasn't ran in I think he said hasn't ran in a few years, but the thing is just it's lime green and crazy fast.
Let's see if I can. Oops. Well, I don't know how to make that work, so I can't see the comments.
Well, I'll read them off to you, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we got the oil pan off our duster. Got a leak, and let's see if I can.
Pretty consistent leak.
Yeah. So the I don't know if I can see. Okay, see the crank throw right here. It's right across from that ring, and so as the engine whipping around, let's see. Must be whipping some oil that way. The pan's got a little bit of a warp to it, and it was a little tweaked. And I did some video on that, how I straightened it out, and we
got straightened pretty well.
No, but probably good enough. I'm gonna glue it in. So
I mean, we always had a little bit of warpage where the bolt went up through, a little bit.
Well, using a 1-2-3 block, which is very flat, I was able to smack it, or not smack it with that, but check if it was rocking, and then with the body hammers, I knocked it flat. And turns out we used the wrong washers because those weren't hardened and they were all bent up too. So now I got hardened washers ready to go back. Yeah. It's always time to do it a second time, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst.
It is. Every shortcut's bit us.
Ron said, "What is above your head?" That's the duster right above him.
I'm sitting under the duster. You can see Betty Lou in the background there. There's Dad Saturn sitting back there.
We need to get rolling on that too.
Yeah, no kidding.
We got 9 people in here. It says
Awesome.
Melanie commented. When's the next Fiesta project?
Oh, well, if we can keep this green thing off the lift, we'd work on your car.
Next, it should be the next thing.
Yeah, definitely. When I get out from here. So not streaming too bad in the shop here, Ricky.
No. So I wanted to show you. This is for the power wheel. See this gear here? This is like the one coming off the motor.
Mm-hmm.
So the one that the one that sheared off is this middle gear, and you see there's nothing left there.
Yeah.
So that's what we broke.
Man, look on your face. Curious when you strip that thing out. If anybody hasn't seen that, watch it. It's just the look on his face is funny.
Yeah. John, I don't want to butcher your last name. Mautz, Motes, maybe. Says you go swap the Fiesta. I don't know what that means, but it's a Fiesta ST. It's already as good as a Fiesta. You're probably gonna get short of full blown Ken Block Fiesta.
So yeah, here's
big turbo swap coming soon for that.
Downpipe right here.
Yeah, we have the whole turbo kit, which could probably get done in a day. Honestly, it's nothing crazy to do. It's a little modifying of the block. That's nothing crazy.
Yeah, I think that project will go pretty easy. So yeah, I'm hoping to, when we get done with this tonight, get this oil pan back on the car.
Hey, Raker's in the chat.
Hey, Raker, how's it going?
Ron said Yugo's a Slovenian car.
Well, that is. We are, so there you go.
What's going on, Raker? Oh, we got 11 people in here now.
Nice.
Turn pretty solid. And I wish my garage was lit up as yours is.
On 70 degrees in here.
Oh, that must be nice. A lot cooler cars in there, too.
Yeah, I think so.
John said, congrats on the 1180.
I know. I can't believe it. Thank you. That was unexpected.
That's huge. I mean, I wish we could have got more out of that day, but the fact that we got that was big.
Yeah.
So well, with more changes coming, though, we might be more of a consistent 1190s car than a 12.0s car.
So I was noticing on your lights, when you wear your shades or if it was overcast, you red light. And also when you didn't have your glasses on. So I think you need to race with just your glasses on.
Yeah, that should
get rid of your shades. That'll help. And we did learn a few things, the other day when we were talking to a few other racers. So talking with Mike out. So we got some other ideas.
Unfinished Project said I had to wrap it up tonight. I work outside and the bugs got to me bad at my light.
Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi, though.
Yeah. Most old parts and rust is in the house.
Awesome.
Says hello, everybody. John Wilbert.
Hey, John.
If you red light my calendar, that's an orange light. I think John's trying to say his lights are slow. Okay. Well, I'm hoping by at least No Name Nationals, the lights will be at least pretty consistent. And
yeah,
I think for as much seat time as we have compared to a lot of other guys, I won't have to cut an amazing light, but
I don't know. Hey, so tell them about Eddyville.
Yeah, there's a chance we might be going to
It's a Mopar event.
yeah, Eddyville for Mopar event. They have a few different classes. Good chance we go to that. You got to figure some things out. 8th mile.
Yeah, I'll be.
Um, there's a couple different classes. There's a foot brake class, which I think you like pretty much no electronics, foot braking, right? And
Right.
then there's a I forget what class. I don't remember what class they called, but 750 class is the fastest you can go.
Yeah. So we're right on the ragged edge there. So
Right, and so we'd be top of the class almost right there if we run that class. But um, John said it would thrill me to see you get a perfect 000 green. Well,
yeah,
I've been using the practice tree, and I've had like 3 or 4 of those now.
it's
So not the same, but it's using your hand as opposed to a foot. It's more of a trying to find the spot on the tree of
right.
which to leave. Not exactly. I have a fast reaction time. That's not the thing. It's trying to find the spot of which to
And then getting
leave.
consistent. Thing.
Right. Bigfoot is in the house. Hey
Yep.
guys at work, but wanted to say awesome times you're running in your last video.
Appreciate it. So I hear
Thanks.
your car might be ready in a couple weeks.
Or
So
if not, coming to hang out with us at the track, that'd be sweet.
yeah, that'd be
You
awesome.
last time you came out to Tri-State, you had a killer video. That was really good.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a seat instead of wandering?
I don't know, because that's me wandering around. I'll sit down. Sit under my car.
Just like me, like when I'm talking on the phone and just pacing.
Yep. So yeah, if you haven't seen, we got the oil pan off this thing. Here's a windage tray.
Yeah, we had a
Good time.
new people just jumping in here. We had the slightest of oil leaks. It was enough to be annoying, and if we didn't keep up with it, it would become a problem of leaking on the track or whatever. But yeah, one of those things are fighting with an old car. You're
Yes.
constantly leaking something. But
Yeah. So this is the weekend to fix it. We're going to Cedar Falls Friday nights, test and tune, and then heading to Tri-State Friday night
yep,
camp there and race Saturday and Sunday coming up.
Jay from Rapid Transit jumped in. Hey,
Okay.
that was a sweet. What was that, Fifth Avenue? You got that thing is so cool, so clean. I would drive that.
Yeah, very cool.
Unfinished project. How about the Roadrunner from Poor Boy's Garage? I guess I guess I might not be subscribed to them. I guess I don't know what's the deal with the Roadrunner. I love Roadrunners, so I'm sure it's cool, whatever that is.
Well, I only had to loosen one header from the collector, Ricky.
Oh, only one? Nice.
Only one on the driver's side, yeah. I had the
I
pan
don't
off.
think that was the one that was fighting us the last time,
Yeah.
though.
It took me about an hour to get the pan off.
That's not horrible.
No, I made a video, so we'll put that
That
out.
content.
Yeah.
Jason Falk says hello. I guess I'm not. I guess that's the first time I'm seeing Jason in live. So
Hey,
what's going on, Jason? Jay says that the fifth is a gorgeous car, so clean. Yeah, the frame on it just. I think you said the headliner's falling down, but what car headliner isn't that from the '80s? But yeah, that the thing is pristine.
Yeah. Are those M bodies, like a Murata, or?
It's a big boat. I don't know what body it is. I just know it's a boat. It's a massive car. I think it has a 6-cylinder, and being an '88, I believe. I don't know if the Slant 6 was still around at that time, but Jason Falk says, working on the fatty satty.
Oh, satellite.
Yeah, probably a
Nice.
satellite. We're doing good, Jason. I'm just hanging out in my shop, and my dad put in all the work today,
Yeah.
so he took the oil pan off from a slight oil leak, but should be good to go.
Haven't got it back on yet. That's the hard part.
Oh, I think Jay's saying his. I guess I was wrong. I guess Jay's Fifth Avenue has a 318 in it,
Oh, okay.
and Raker says Fifth Avenue is a J body.
J
He
body.
thinks.
Yeah, I had a Murata, which I think was an M body. I don't remember. I didn't have it very long. That car I had just before I got this Duster. So that was back in 96, 97. So forever ago.
And you've had the Duster forever.
Yeah, we got it in 97. Got painted in 97.
Jason said a J or Murata is a J body.
Is it? Okay.
I'm not. I don't know. I know the I don't know what you say. Like I know what the A, B, C, and E bodies are. I guess I'm not familiar with anything really
So
past that.
the F body was the Dodge, well, the Aspen and can't remember, Valari. So the Plymouth Valari and Dodge Aspen was a F body, which
Right,
replaced.
and that was a little bit bigger than the Duster, wasn't it? That's
Yeah,
a little bit bigger than the A body.
Yeah, and they had a different front suspension, transverse bars.
Right.
Yeah, I've never had one, but I always liked them. Like the wagons, the Valari wagon, one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like all those old school wagons, 50s, 60s, 70s wagons.
Yeah.
They're all cool. Jason says F body, Valari and Aspen, M body, Fifth Avenue, Diplomat, and Grand Fury.
Okay. Yeah, I had several C body Plymouth Furies. My first car was a Plymouth Fury, and why not hanging up? There, I see these hubcaps. Those are off my first car, 74 Plymouth Fury. I got 3 of them on the wall. I don't know why I still have them because, well, you don't throw things away, so that's why I have them.
Where's the fourth one?
Well, you watch your daughter drive her car and the hubcaps are flying off.
Hey, show them those autographs you got on the wall over there.
Yeah, kind of hard to see, but I got Scott Jeffrey on and Daryl Alderman from, let's see. Can you see it, Ricky? I can't.
Yeah, kind of got to turn your phone a little bit more, but yeah, like that.
Yeah, we just wrote to, that was back in the day, like, I don't know, 1990 or something. We just wrote to Wayne County Speed Shop and they sent them. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, those are really cool autographs.
Yeah. About the coolest ones I have. So those guys were tough. They were, in the late 80s, early 90s.
Daryl Alderman, yeah, he was good. Uncle Ron said that fourth hubcap is probably in the ditch from driving home from IBP.
Probably. Oh, man. Kills off that car. Yep, had a 362 barrel on that. We had to put a transmission first thing, so I had to learn how to make a transmission before I ever got to drive it. And then it wasn't long, we had to put a timing chain in it. Idler arm and all kinds of things. So yeah, that thing was 10 years old at the time with 120,000 miles, and boy, I learned how to wrench on that.
Yeah, he said that car's been through a lot.
Well, I'm sure it's long been crushed.
Probably.
Out to Knutson's junkyard, yeah. Yeah, we put a 71 Buick interior in it. That was pretty cool.
Buick interior?
It's because what we had.
Big block 402 in the house. What's going on, man?
Hey. Yeah, he's got those really cool trucks.
Yeah, John said especially on that nitrous Wayne County was spraying. And
No.
Riker says Wayne County wasn't the only team spraying.
Yeah, they were still running the 4-speed and everybody else running the 5-speed. Back when
Ron says how we learned to jump fences. So after we get the oil pan back on and oil back in it, I guess we need to make some, I guess, really hard hits.
Yeah, make sure we got this leak fixed and
make sure it's not spraying everywhere.
I wanna tweak the jets one more time, just on the secondaries. I think we'll come down one size.
One or two. I mean, because you're idling off the primary, right?
No, not about that. At full throttle, we're still too rich.
Right, but I don't think it would matter if we drop down like 2 jet sizes.
Good. Let's one step at a time. Yeah.
Oh, did I miss somebody? Yeah, I missed some comments. Dust Devil Garage is in the chat. How's your duster going, man? Oh man, these chats go fast. John said Wayne County, Billy Glidden and Jerry Ekman had the equalizing fog. Those were exciting days.
Yeah, that was like, I don't know, 88, 89 when I was watching them.
Yeah, you were big in even like probably late 90s, early 2000s. You were pretty into like catching a lot of the drag racing too during that time.
I got out of it, but yeah.
Dust Devil said it's going, getting the engine ready to drop in. That's huge. Once the engine's in, that's a huge part of it.
If this thing leaks, it's coming back out. And working underneath this thing.
I hope it never has to come back out for a while. Yeah. That soaked up so much of our off season. It needed done. It really needed done.
Yeah.
But to do it again, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
When we need to be working on the Saturn or GMC or what other project you think we need to buy or get or.
The problem with the Saturn, there's some frame rust. It's just we got to take some time and get after it. Otherwise, it'll be a good car.
Yeah, like you said, you want to, since it, I don't know how many people have caught it. We haven't made a video on it in a while. Need to do like a full walk around on that Saturn, sitting over there at some point, and it's mostly the automatic transmission that's in it works for the most part. But we want a manual transmission swap. We got the manual transmission. Pretty much, if we figure out how to get the clutch pedal mounted and all that, that's probably the biggest obstacle.
Yeah,
the whole thing, because there's
too hard.
Reading things. There's guys that can get this transmission swap done in a day or two, or a weekend.
Right.
So I don't doubt that. I mean, it'd probably take a couple weekends for us because we'd lose all the tools that we just sat down. But
yeah,
that's half the battle.
So the impact driver for the 3/8, Ricky, I couldn't find it to save my life, so I went and bought another one today. I said I need like 3 or 4 of them.
And then you found it?
No, I didn't find it, which is crazy. Usually you buy a tool and then you find the one you lost.
Probably find it tomorrow.
Yeah. So I bought another one.
Yeah, today.
Oh, I got
me a 1/2-inch drive impact.
Awesome.
Hey, reading it in the book, the first setting on this one, I don't know if it's a different model than yours or year, if they change stuff. But the first setting out of 3 is 100 foot-pounds.
Well, that's what mine said, and I checked it, and it's about 60. So get a torque stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was about 60. So I wouldn't trust that. I'd get a torque stick.
Yeah, John says 88 days, 2 hours, 6 minutes till Sykeston.
Nice.
I think we'll be ready by then.
Oh, if we don't blow it up by then.
We have a different car that we could take.
Well, we got
several cars we could take,
yeah.
but
oh yeah,
it just wouldn't be as cool.
Yeah, well, that's true. It wouldn't be as cool. But
yeah, Unfinished Projects had 12 Saturdays.
Oh man.
It sounds so far away, but it's going to get here fast.
It
In
is.
that amount of time, we're going to wrap up our point season and go to Topeka if everything plays out right.
Yeah.
So
I think it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. So
we got to qualify for first.
Yeah.
I mean, they take the top 10 in your class and we're sitting fourth. It would take a lot to drop out of the top 10, but anything can happen.
We got King of the Track next weekend, don't we?
Yep. So since we're sitting fourth in points, they take Sportsman, Pro, Super Pro, and the the Pro bike class, I believe. And top 4 from each class. So the Sportsman class, which we're in, we'll have a bracket. We race off to see who's obviously the number 1 sportsman. And then we will race the number 1 pro driver in their bracket. And then the Super Pro in the bike class will race off to see, their bracket to number 1. And then who's number 1 off each side go against each other, becomes king of the track. But
yeah, that's kind of cool. Get to do that.
I think if anything, if we could just win the sportsman side, even if we lose the first round of going against the pro, that would be so cool. Say, hey, we're the number 1 sportsman driver. Even points don't show it, but you're only as good as your last race.
Yeah. So not so good, huh, Ricky?
Yeah.
Oh well. We're having fun though.
Yeah.
Definitely having fun.
Max Wedge Dig Dastardly's in here.
Hey.
I guess Big Block 402 says keep roll, guys. I'm heading over to Barrows live.
Awesome.
All right. I didn't realize someone else had a live, but everybody has a live every night, so
yeah, we'll wrap it up pretty quick.
Stan Nelson says, how fast do you guys run out of gear?
We're not running out of gear yet.
No.
We're only running a 355, so
right. So
600 through the traps.
So when we were hitting 113, which is the fastest ever, we were only like maybe touching 6,200, and we could probably wind it out to 65, 67 if we really wanted to. So we could go more gear, but
yeah, it's just the gear we have. This came out of my pickup truck I used to race, this 355, and just keeps working. So
yeah, it's you comment on the video. We went 11.8, home built motor, 355s, letting it shift itself at 5,500 RPM.
Yeah,
that small tire, 26-inch tire. So
yep. through the mufflers.
Yeah, mufflers.
Dual 2.5 all the way out the back.
We should probably get new mufflers for it, but
I don't think. No, I'm not spending money on it.
Yeah, for 8th mile, you guys could add a bunch. Yeah, John says. Yeah, we have 456s. We could. We can and probably are going to throw in, but we just got to get a spool or something to make those work.
Yeah.
Get them cleaned up. They're also in a 489 case.
We got some 76s in the 489 case, so we can make a gear set out of those too. It's sitting out in the shed, and there's what was that back there?
Oh, there's a possum in there.
There's a possum back there guarding them, so Ricky was afraid to get them. So that was kind of funny.
No, I was told to stop bugging the possum.
No, you were afraid of the possum.
So, yeah, this turned over shed. It's been turned over 10 years. And we were making a funny video, sledgehammer and all, breaking into this shed, get a hole in there, and there it is, a possum just sleeping. Like, I'm not going in there. We're not having that.
There's a B body 8 3/4 rear end in there and everything. And
yeah. Yeah, all the good stuff.
Parts. I have no idea what's in there anymore, and they got a possum garden. We got to get in there and get our stuff.
Yeah, while the possum's gone. Most of the old parts and rust, I'm putting 373 gears. And for No Name Nationals, should be around 63-ish hundred RPM. That's turning some RPM.
Yeah, not too much, but good.
I don't know. I guess I don't know what we would be across the line with 456s, but because I guess I never look at eighth mile RPM because we're shifting into third, before the eighth.
High gear. But Eddyville will be an eighth mile track, so we'll see what's going on there.
Right, yeah, we get actual eighth mile data, because that's what we're actually gonna be looking at.
Because you won't shift into high and you'll wind her out, probably.
Yeah, because I can shift into second and it's not gonna terribly wind it out. So with 355s, I'll leave it in second and let her eat. Melanie said that shed is basically a time capsule.
It is, but we got to get in there and get our parts out of it.
Max Wedge said 456 is a mine. It's about 7,200. I guess I don't know what engine he's running, but I'm assuming the eighth. I don't think it'll be turning that much. Maybe 6,500, maybe, but
yeah,
that's not going to be hurting the engine.
No.
318 will run, says 355s might not be hurting you much. Let the torque push you. You're 60-foot. Verify that.
Yeah, agreed. We're 162, 163.
Yeah. Oh, Max Wedge said quarter mile with a 426. He's running 7,200 across the line.
I know. I put those 456s in my truck, and we slowed down. It top ended probably by the 1,000-foot mark.
Of course, he didn't have a lot of power in that thing, and
no, it was a 318, and it was running 84 miles an hour in the quarter, like 16.4 at 84, and then I put the 456s, and it went like 16.2 at 82. So it slowed down. That was a long time ago. We finally got that truck running 1458 at, I want to say 97, 98. And then we got rid of the truck, and I pulled the transmission and the gears and the engine and started on the Duster. This Duster started running 14.0s and in 98. And then in 01, we built the first stroker for it, and it only went 13.0. And
Dust Devil says on Jeg's website, ordering fuel fittings and hose. That's always a good time.
Oh yeah, it's kind of, we learned a lot about that. It's fun. I think we did a halfway decent job, but
for us, mostly transmission lines and fittings.
Yeah, to run the cooler out the back.
Yeah. Mostly old parts. Said I'm just running a little turbo 318, been to 7,100 RPM, but that was hard on the springs.
Yeah. See, our cooler's underneath. I'm in the back of the car.
That's a good cooler too. Last year we just turned it on and kept it on whenever we ran the car. Obviously, when we're warming it up, we didn't have it on, but every time we did burn out, went down the track, we had it on. But this year we have
thermostat working.
Have the thermostat hooked up, and that thing like pretty much never runs.
It does come on though, so we know it's working.
Yeah, it does come on, but that's after like a few like later rounds,
Right.
back to back, and yeah, it does work. So
Yep.
should probably check the transmission fluid at some point too.
I was thinking of changing it. Yeah.
I mean, we're halfway through the point season,
Yeah. It wouldn't take much to change it.
right?
Actually, I'd like to adjust the reverse band. Something feels funny in it.
Yeah, when you're backing up, it kind of makes like a groaning noise a little bit sometimes.
This transmission was built in, I want to say 96. I mean, it's got some years on it. Of course, the car sat from, it got ran once or twice a year from 03 to 06, and then it just sat until you started driving it. So
Yeah,
15 years of doing absolutely nothing.
yeah. And then, how often did he get grease in the rear end?
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Uh-oh, we got some bad comments here.
Yeah.
I don't have a moderator, so yeah, that's fun.
Cool.
Oh man. John, we have a John Motes, I believe it's a 727.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get rid of these people. I blocked them.
Okay.
I don't know how you actually get rid of them.
Well, maybe that's
Hey,
something to learn before you do another live.
Blake, tell me how you become a moderator or get someone to moderate.
Yeah.
Take care of the behind the scenes stuff because I'd like to have it so like the main or whatever comments come up to show up on the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how you do that.
Okay.
What you got to do or oh, I got a lot to learn.
Well, yeah, that's why we do this. We're just learning.
So Blake, if anything, I'd like you to become a moderator at some point, but we got to do a few more lives first, probably. Max Wedge said my buddy went from a 456 to a 430 in his max wedge, and the ET stayed the same.
Okay.
318 said, "Do we ever race at Cordova?" We
Not
haven't.
no.
That's kind of near us too.
Not that.
I think that's 8th Mile. Oh, Blake said, "Click on my name and make the person a mod. You have to do it through the YouTube browser." Oh.
Okay.
All right, well, I have to get that
Get it
figured
figured.
out. John said he also reported them, but I can't delete them.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to delete them either. I blocked them. I don't know if put a user in timeout would get rid of their comments or such a noob. Such a noob to all this. Hopefully they just go away.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Oh, I guess Cordova's a quarter mile.
Oh, okay. No, we haven't been there.
Yeah, that's by Davenport, kind of.
Yeah. It's
Down
further.
that, yeah. I mean, I guess we can see what their schedule is. I don't think it would hurt to if we have an opening sometime in August, maybe, since we don't have like points racing.
Pretty busy. I'm going on vacation and
Right, I'm talking about after that because August 14th we're going to Earlville to do a race, and then that's a test and tune day, but
okay.
we have a grudge race that day, so
Yeah, we got to put a video out for that. That'll be funny.
yeah, and then I don't know what's going on the rest of August after that point, but depending on their schedule, what they got going on that track, that'd be fun. Cordova's I think what 318 will run is saying is Cordova's a IHRA track.
Oh, okay.
John said, "Come on, you don't like the bots? I can't stand those filthing up my chat." I know. Leave me alone. Where do they come from?
Oh,
I feel like
probably.
those are the things that get people's lives shut down.
Okay.
I don't know if that's ever happened, but I feel like that's what could happen. So is the oil pan all ready to go? Did you get straightened out, or you think?
It's mostly straightened out. So here's the problem. It's got a slight twist end to end, and then it's bowed.
We
It's got a
look at it.
So I think we need to torque it down from the middle and work our way out. And a lot of glue.
Uh,
Right? Dave says. So yeah.
so hopefully you don't have to buy a new oil pan.
Exactly.
How much? How much did that one cost you new way back in the day?
Oh man, well, we bought that pan. Oh, I don't know, 98 or something. So who knows? I mean, because I didn't
Probably
have
3 times the price now.
easily. That's the bad thing about building something a long time ago, and then you get the price for today. You have a heart attack.
Uh, yeah, nothing new in the chat.
Okay.
I need to
Need to.
need to practice more with lives to keep things running. I think that there's stuff to talk about on the track,
Yeah,
but
that was kind of fun walking the track.
that was a fun live.
Really impressed with how good condition that track was because we watched, you know, Cedar Falls. We walked their track.
There's a line like every 100 feet of,
But there was a pretty big gap. Yeah, but they redid a lot of concrete over there. I haven't been back and looked at it though.
right.
They did a lot of rework, so
That's for the 550. So maybe there's some more grip there.
Yeah, we'll
I think
find out.
it was concrete.
Yep, next Friday we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I started. You saw my video where I made that car. I had this other car that we made a video on that I broke, and figured out why. They got a pretty simple motor and gear set in them. There's the motor, and then that's where the gear's set, and there's a little gear on that big gear. I don't know what kind of thing you'd call that. Yeah, I needed that for that video. Maybe the next one. But this gear here is the middle gear, and it was supposed to have that little gear sitting on top of it. And I sheared it right off with my weight. And but you can order a new set of gears on Amazon, and we're good to go.
Good.
318 will run says, I see you guys have snowmobiles. I love snowmobiles, but I sold mine a few years back.
We haven't rode ours in a while.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
Yeah, I got hurt on mine, so yeah, we got a 250 single cylinder and then a 500 both Polaris is like 94s.
Yeah, the 500's fast.
Fast enough, and it's a 2-seater.
Yeah.
So we used to go up to Minnesota. These were my father-in-law's, and he had four of them up there, and we'd ride all the time. Just don't get the snow.
Yeah, we get snow. We get snow here in Iowa, but it's like not as often. And with me working outside in the cold, I have no desire to be out in the cold in my free time. It just, as much fun as it is, I have zero desire to do that.
So nice thing though, I can go right out my shop door down the lane and hit the trail, so I don't have to trailer. So if I came home from work and there was snow, I could jump on and go. And we used to do that a lot. And
Yeah.
then I got stuck in the water that one time and really tore up my back getting unstuck, and I haven't been on it since.
Yeah, you killed your back for a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty much 95% back. So
John says, could you build a jig out of a square tubing and bolt the oil pan to the jig and then heat up the pan and torque it down, then let it cool? Might help remove the twist.
So John, for the price of steel, I might be able to buy a new pan.
We have some square tubing.
Yeah, I got one piece and it's holding the engine up while we got this thing out.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, the twist isn't that bad. But the bottom of the pan's, I don't know, must have got smacked on something, and it's I don't know. So yeah, if this doesn't fix it, we'll be looking at another pan. But you're right. Maybe with some steel, we can twist it into shape. I could probably clamp it to these for the engine hoist. Probably clamp it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we might be able to do something there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, just got a little bit of twist to it. It might have been there for since it was made, and it never leaked before until until we messed with it
Yeah,
again.
but we never noticed like that much of a tweak like you were showing though.
Yeah, but I never checked that much either, so it's hard.
Let's
Sometimes,
get as best we can, as much RTV as we can, and
yep, we'll get her gabbed up, and yep.
uh, Dust Devil wants to know: is it legal to run braided hose all the way back to the fuel cell?
I hope so. Actually, we've got some steel line and some hose.
I want to say, if I remember right,
We're
they
using
only like want a foot within everything, from the back and then the
you
front.
run the braided hose. You just need to protect it, and then we're running a lot of steel line though, and doing the push lock.
Right. I don't like I said, I don't know the rules. I thought I heard. Of course, this is the internet's never wrong, but I thought I heard like maybe a foot from like uh the fuel cell and maybe a foot from the stuff in the front. But I could be completely wrong on that, and you could be completely fine. But
I think you can run a flexible line. You have to support it and protect it though.
yeah, which I'd imagine you would anyways. But I'm sure it'd be fine.
Yeah, I want to redo our lines. Think about going E85 on this and redo the lines and put a return in it. Maybe that's next year.
Yeah, there's so many other things to work on, and it's one of those things that don't fix it if it's not broke.
Right.
And what's besides cheaper fuel? What's the benefit of going to E85 for us? I mean, we're
Cheap race fuel.
right just for the fact that it's cheaper, but time and effort to put in to get to that point, it just
Yeah, we haven't even got it tuned up on gas right yet. So, well, last year we fought the traction. We learned a ton about the chassis,
yeah.
and then this year getting it tuned better, and then really working on the driver now.
Yeah. And Dust Devil said no more than a foot of rubber, but what I heard braided hose is not the same as rubber.
Right. So this push lock hose I got, it's not cheap either, and it's pretty durable stuff. But we got a little bit of rubber in the back, and yeah, I've got a braided line back here going to the fuel cell.
Yeah, Dust Devil said I thought it was supposed to be a total of 12 inches of soft line collectively. I'm not sure either. And then Dust Devil said how do you connect the steel line to a fitting to an AN fitting?
They make, well, let's see, how did I do it? Because
Don't look too closely at anything under there.
they make, what's that?
So don't look too closely at anything under there.
Yeah, they make fittings that adapt. So from like a brake line type fitting or a fuel line, like a 3/8 fuel line steel, I think you can get them to adapt to AN. That's the thing. It's just like plumbing in the house. You got to go back 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, to the store.
There's a place in Waterloo. I can't remember the name of it now, but where I bought all of our fittings, and those guys know. So you just tell them what you're trying to do, and they help you out. But when you got to mail order it, man, you're on your own.
Good luck.
Yeah, buy extra.
Yeah. Uh, Most of the parts of the E85 is 110 octane.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that cheaper for us, but we're already going. Like you said, we just went 11.8. That's not a constant for us yet, but 12 O's with 11.6 class. I mean, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be It wouldn't be we're switching to E85 to go faster.
No, we're not really trying to go any faster. We're looking for consistency.
Yeah.
It's an advantage to be the faster guy in the class, especially when you both red light. We've won that way.
Yeah.
and and it's an advantage to chase the other guy down, but we don't need to go that much quicker, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys watch. I don't know how big all you are into drag racing, but there's a channel called Gall Star Racing. He's a rail car guy, you know, big block Chevy, rail car, pretty fast. He mostly does eighth mile racing, but he hits all the big racing events. He has his own big racing events, and there was a 3-day event that he had put on, and there's a lot of passes made in those 3 events through all the classes. And he did the math through every single race, and it's about a 60-40 split that you have an advantage being the faster car. You have more
Right.
of a chance to win being a faster car. So, I mean, it's not through all cases, because the guy at Tri-State that won the championship last year and maybe even the year before, he has a 14.5-second car. So, and we have a 12.0 car. So it's not, like I said, it's not definite, but it is more of an advantage.
Yeah.
Dust Devil says he has a speed shop close. He'll try going there next weekend.
Yeah. To get somebody to help you, because it could be maddening to not have what you need. Yeah, as expensive it is, you end up buying a bunch extra. But yeah, we figured out we ran the AN lines out of the transmission to the back with the push lock.
Yeah.
Seems to work really nice. We're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, Rick made a good point. Look up the NHRA rule book. Fuel line regulations are in there.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
he said it's kind of a pain in the ass to find though, but yeah, they will be in there probably for specific classes are more a little more tight than others, but yeah, for whatever class you're trying to run, or if you're trying to race outside no name nationals with your dust you're building, if it's for the no name nationals, it's probably not a big deal. But if you're trying to go to a certain track, whether it's NHRA certified or IHRA or whatever, it's
Yeah.
probably
I was surprised how close at Earlville, how close they looked at our car. They really looked it over good.
the very first time. Yeah.
Very time, yeah. I mean, he checked
And
everything
then after,
fine, and we passed.
yeah, after the first time, you pretty much walk up there without a car, right up there if that's what you
Yeah.
choose to do, and they're like, "All right, see you later. Good luck today."
And they look at your helmet for sure.
Yeah, they looked at how make sure that wasn't out of date, and we're good to like 2032 or something. So Brandon, up, you need to buy a helmet for whenever you try to make a pass.
Yeah, I got to get a helmet.
They're not terribly expensive, and you can have it for as long as you're going to end up racing for. So,
Hey, what are you saying? I'm old.
yeah, yeah. Dust Devil says, I know I've seen a few guys that run an aluminum fuel line, and all that stuff's a lot cheaper.
Oh yeah,
Could imagine.
yeah,
Nothing's cheap anymore.
yeah. That's one thing I'd like to just do a little bit better is our fuel system. It's not bad, and it's safe, and it doesn't leak. And
Yeah, the minute we start fixing, trying to fix something that's not broke yet,
yeah,
they'll start leaking and start giving us problems.
exactly.
So I'm afraid to keep taking this carburetor apart. But luckily, you have extra gaskets.
Yeah,
When it does start leaking, we can change those out.
yeah.
Raker says, if you set up a car to NHRA specs, you should be good to run anywhere.
Right.
They're
Like, pretty stringent.
yeah, that's for sure.
Ours passed back pretty good. We even worked on the alternator passing through the kill switch. That was about the last thing we did, right?
Yeah,
So
that was one of the last things.
good.
But you still got to clean that up even.
Yeah, you got to clean up your wiring, but it does work.
The wiring's a lot cleaner than what it was last year.
Yeah, and before
A
that, sure.
lot cleaner. Because under the dash last year, you could see the ball of mess and spaghetti. It was terrible.
Plus all the
This
mice.
year, this year it's all pretty hidden. What's that?
The mice.
Yeah.
Yeah, those mice.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's all running up under there, and because we took out the heater core, that give that gave up a lot of room for activities up under there.
Oh yeah.
What would that weigh? Like 30 pounds?
Yeah, it was pretty heavy. I don't think it was quite 30, but yeah, it was pretty heavy.
20 to 30, I thought.
Yeah. You made a video. You never put it out.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, definitely worth it.
I mean, we weren't using it anyways.
Yeah, I got all the moths in here now with the lights on.
Oh, you got the door.
Got my garage doors open. Get some air circulation because I don't have air conditioning in my garage.
When do you get that new poster?
I think it's coming this week.
Okay.
I don't know if Melanie's still in the chat or not. She could tell me because she told me probably 2 or 3 times a day, and I don't remember.
Oh, you don't listen to your wife either?
Yeah, Desert Mopar's lost some weight and made room for mods.
There you go.
I need to lose some more weight here.
Well, you can't just run. You gotta run.
Yeah. I can lose another 10. Wow, these moths are going crazy in here. Yeah, a lot of stuff we can't even talk about yet, but it's a lot of cool, big stuff coming up for the channel.
Yeah. We got a couple things coming up, but I think after this weekend, well, we need to announce the grudge match.
Right.
On and then
Dust Devil, I am on my phone. Because I'm out of my garage, my Wi-Fi doesn't reach out here too well. If I was in my house, I'd be on my computer. But I think my phone even has a better camera than my computer does, if I'm being honest.
The iPhones are pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, they're not bad at all. That's what we shoot all our video on is iPhone.
iPhone 13. Yeah, 13.
And I'm not a huge fan of the iPhone. A lot of things I hate about it.
But it works.
Right. It's one of those things, once you switch to it, it's very hard to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, the camera's pretty good on these.
Desert Mopars, I can't stay, guys.
All right.
I have some things to do. Have fun. See you later, man.
Yeah, I think I'm out of gas. I don't think I'm gonna put the pan on now. Might have to make you help me, Ricky, tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get that done.
Yeah, we gotta
Maybe
get.
drive it in the morning once we get it done.
Yeah, we got some other work to do first, and then grilling out. So
Yeah. Well, so parts, my Duster's over 200 pounds heavier than when it had the race engine in it. Because I think he had I remember what car that was. He's the one with the Landy car,
yeah,
the
thanks.
light blue one. Now he has a 318 turbo in it. Or no, who had that? I get everybody so mixed up, confused. Sound like an idiot trying to figure everybody out. Seems like a lot of guys going to no-name nationals have a Mopar and some combination in it that's like special, like because
Yeah,
there's a lot of the same. There's a lot of
a lot of cool things. Yeah,
right.
stuff.
Oh, just sent a picture over Facebook. I gotta take a look at it here. You hold down the fort for like 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Okay.
It might be a minute, but hold down the fort here for a minute.
All right. I don't know if you can see this. That's really bad. Yeah, it's hard to do this, but yeah, that's the old blue 79 I used to run. 79D 150.
There I am. Yeah, he sent me a picture of an engine, and that thing looks pretty serious. Well, it looks like some people are dwindling out here,
All
down to
right.
5 people. So
Why don't we wrap it up because it is been on an hour.
yeah, hour 3 minutes. So yeah,
All
I
right.
think we're gonna wrap
Yeah,
it up here. I think it was a good
yeah. Thanks for joining.
first live at home, and yeah, maybe next time I organize better and get it out there and get more people in the actual live, talking to each other, more conversation going on.
Well, we're just learning, so we're just doing this to learn. So yeah, thanks
Yeah.
everybody.
Well, we were planning on doing it before the No Name National stuff, and then once I hit like a month into that, it's like everybody started live streaming. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, uh, maybe not do that. But after we did it at the track, I wanted to give it a try home, and
So,
it's good fun.
the phone signal in the shop, Ricky, so it's working good here.
Yeah. Dust Devil said you guys did fine. So
Hey, thank
yeah,
you.
we got to figure out. We think way too far into things. But I think we need to write a list of things we could talk about
Oh, absolutely.
when things get dry.
Yeah.
Like I said, probably overthinking it, but
Yeah.
a lot of that will help too if we have more people in it.
Right.
So,
All righty.
all right, guys. Well, video coming out. We had a video come out today from last time we were at the track and ran a personal best. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. And a really cool video coming out this Tuesday. I'm really proud of, and it was fun to make.
Yeah.
On our Saturday that got rained out, so I really hope you guys enjoy that. Don't miss that. And
That is really good. Yeah. Good
yeah,
job.
it was It's a short video, like not even 2 minutes, but it's a really cool, fun video. So be on the lookout for that Tuesday, and yeah, we'll catch you guys later.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks.